Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Godan. Wow, it's been a long time since we've been together. But last things first, I'm not sanctioned, governed, authorized, supported, promoted, and any other big words by the developers, Natural Motion, for the Dawn of Titans game. So I am not a power player. I'm not going to have the inside scoop or the early scoop to share with you folks. I get it when you get it. But my mind works a certain way when it comes to video games, so I'd like to share that with you today.
My mind is a raging torrent, flooded with rivulets of thought, cascading into a waterfall of creative alternatives.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to take a minute, so as always, settle back, get comfortable, do whatever you got to. But listen up. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to Land's Awakening. But everyone's been seeing sales. Natural Motion Zynga's been throwing sales at us. All sorts of sales. Sales for Titans. Sales for packs. Titanic deals. Some people have big money. But what is it leading up to? What is this? Is this a female Sardu? I don't know. I don't have this. Thank you, Skip, the gym, for sharing this with us. But we have a new event. Embers. Coming soon. This is going to start tomorrow. By the time I post this may have already started. Another event. How is this event going to be like the others? Is it going to be like Trials of Power? Is it going to be a regular leaderboard event? Nobody knows. I don't even think the power players know. They've dropped this on us so quickly in the middle of a new update. So I'm going to be speaking about the update and how there can be a mindset to make this update successful for you. I'm not going to be covering the event as yet. I don't know what it entails. So that being said,
Shall we play a game?
so for those of you who are looking for a lot of live action, this will not be the video for you. I'm taking a tip from Boganora. Settle back in your cars, listen to it on your drive into work or drive home from work. We're going to talk about some concepts about the slow and low in the new Land's Awakening. Is it still viable today to be slow and low? Well, we're going to consider this a little bit further. So, taking it slow and low, is this still relevant for us today? So, the slow and low. What is it about the slow and low that we can take and apply today with the new Land's Awakening update? Now, this prior video of mine, Relic and Titan Strategies, 10 Do's and Don'ts, is it still relevant today? Well, again, this is another question we're going to answer. And I think it is. And now I will show you why.
Godan, she won from watching my video tutorials. Okay.
So Land's Awakening. I'm not going to try to compete with Zalon and Bo. I don't have the inside scoop. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I get the changes as you get the changes. But I just look at them possibly a little bit different. A little different than how you look at them. So Land's Awakening, the update has come. There's been another update today. There's been a lot of complaint, some kudos, but let's look at it. Now, again, if you go to the website, the Facebook page or Twitter, you can find all this information. Basically, there's been a lot of changes to the lands. There's a lot of graphic changes. The game at first was very busy to my eye. It was very busy. There was a lot going on. But it's good and it's bad. Some people are saying it's causing the game to crash. Maybe they're just working through their server changes. But you can at any time take a look at these pages that I have up. When you get to wherever you're getting, you can pause it, snapshot it, however you want to see. There's some benefits in having lands. When you have lands now, You cannot defend them if you choose not to defend them, and they can't be attacked. However, they can be captured. Now, lands generate more. Well, they generate resources like they did before, but now they show you what they can be generated completely. Lands will be depleted after a certain time. Once they're depleted, the lands will vanish, and you get a reward, an extra bonus. VP lands, I do believe, my understanding is that they will give you portal stones, and the other lands will give you resources. So, excuse me, VP. So, looking at this again, I'm not going to try to go over everything. Shields are back on the monuments and arenas, so that's good. Garrison defenses. Now you cannot see what the garrisons are being defended by. Not sure that you want to do that. You're not sure you want to attack a garrison. So we're going to go into this a little bit more in depth, covering each topic live in game. Just wanted you to take a look and see what some of the things are. There's an increased inventory. The army camp troop inventory has increased. The Spellforge inventory has also increased. Now with your Titans, you can see the skill unlocks that they will have. There's no more guessing as to what your Titan will have. So a couple of different ways of just looking at the changes. Everyone is happy with the increase of resources that we're getting. We'll talk about that a little bit further too. Shield times have been rebalanced. The lands permanent defenders will match the level of the lands. The neutral lands that you can capture each day, they are now at the level of your garrison. Excuse me, of your castle. They match your castle level. So for you to get a lower level land, you have to capture that from somebody else. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. That's what everyone's. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have made it this far. Now I want to thank you guys for swinging by, tuning in, and checking us out. Thank you for your time. So here we go. Legend League. Now, I had mentioned the game has changed drastically with the graphics, so there are a lot of graphic changes. I'm not going to be able to cover all of them, but I'll cover the main points. If you take a look at this view of my alliance, notice that there are a lot of lands that are bright blue, bright green, bright yellow. Those are all lands that are now defended. If they're not defended, they'll look like the lands in the forefront. These dull lands. See that garrison right at the middle, bottom? There's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead lands. We'll zoom in a little closer. You'll notice that these lands of Pavlos, they are not defended. They are of no benefit to him. They are of no benefit to you. Undefended lands, they cannot be attacked for resources or VP. But, wow, that's cool. They can be captured. They can be captured. We'll look at that in just a moment. So when you have the view of an alliance, and you see lands that are glowing, it's really nice how the developers have made raiding real easy. Some people call this Farmville. The game really has not changed in the basics of it. It's just that there's more loot that's available now. So here I am, back in the new order. Hey, welcome. Thanks, Queen Frozen, for having me. Let's take a look at my land real quick. We're going to zoom in at me. So there I am, castle level 11, just about done with castle level 11. Just have my mines left and 3 troops to upgrade. So my lands aren't being defended. Boganora, Zalan, Candor Kid, they've all made great videos about this, so I'm not going to go in depth into it that much. But when you defend the land, it starts to generate resources or VP. This land has 349,000 available. Once the land depletes what's available, it goes away. Great. Resource lands give you VP. VP lands give you 10 portal stones when they disappear. Now, if you click on your garrison, you can also see what your garrison is worth. My garrison is not worth a lot. 805 VP is what's lootable at this time. Uh, your garrison VP that's available is based on your castle level and how much VP you have. And also resources that are captured, they're captured from the excess. They don't take what you actually have. So for lands that are defended, all you're going to lose is the potential of getting resources. You're not going to lose any resources. Whatever you've gathered, it's yours. You're just losing that potential of resources. So if you're looking, let's go somewhere else. If you're looking at a land to attack, like let's say I look at Hoof-Hearted. Hey, Hoof. Excuse me, I'll fix that. Where'd Hoof go? We're looking at Hoof-Hearted. See how his lands are glowing? They look to be pretty fat. Let's click on a farm. So we click on his farmland. It's a brand new farmland. It's just started. It's almost got the full available resources. Now, if we were to attack this, he's not going to lose 34,902 resources or food. It's from the excess. So as someone put it on Reddit, think of your defenders as being your defenders for land as being miners or workers. They're actually working that land and defending what they've gathered. So you're only taking the excess. So having resource lands undefended really doesn't matter. Having them defended, it really doesn't matter. You're not losing anything. You're just giving away to those who are looting. That's why there's a lot of loot available. You'll find lands that have such great loot, much more than we've seen before. So non-toxic play smart. They collect their resources. If you don't collect your resources in a timely manner, timely fashion, you're going to be giving a lot away. So again, to defend or not defend a resource land, it really doesn't matter. Do you want to give away resources or do you want them for yourself? That's the key. And if you're looking at a land to capture, it still takes 6 portal stones. It'd be best to capture a land that's almost depleted of its resources. So when it's depleted, you'll get the extra bonus from that land. So 6 stones to capture an enemy's land. But if you are to capture one of the neutral lands that's provided daily, and you can recycle them and get a fresh set of neutral lands after so many hours, it only takes 1 portal stone to do that. So let's see. 1 portal stone to do that. And I can recycle my lands in 7 hours and 40 minutes. The arenas and monuments are shielded again. So that's a great thing. So there's a shield. So it's clear as day. So now what I really wanted to talk about was the slow and low concept. So if you have lands and you have a whole bunch of them, it's the same thing with having lands today. You cannot delete lands. Once you start getting them, you have to keep your max set of lands until you're full. Then you can only subtract 1 land. But it doesn't matter because if they're not defended, they can't be attacked. So you could buy land, which you might want to. I still wouldn't do it. So thinking about this game as Farmville, it's not Farmville. Everyone has the same capabilities of generating or getting resources as before. It's just in a greater value. For those alliances that have always been on top, they are going to stay on top unless you can raid them faster than they can generate VP from their VP lands. It's not going to happen. The new style of play should be like this. Keep your builders busy. You should be able to raid 3 or 4 times and generate enough resources for any upgrade or almost any upgrade. I've gotten through castle level 11 just raiding 3 times and doing a building, 3 times and doing a building because the resources are so great. And that's from hitting lands. If you were to hit garrisons, whoops, didn't mean to show that, sorry, you can get quite a bit too. So think about this. with this mindset. You don't have to play all the time. You can get lands, you can defend them, you can collect them regularly if you can. If you cannot collect them regularly, take off the defense. When you're going to sleep, take off the defense for either the VP or gold or for the food. So it's really beneficial. If you're going to have lands and you're defending them and you're not picking up your resources, you're just giving away free resources. That's all that means. So non-toxic, play smart. Let's go to our chat field and see what we show. Now I know I'm missing a few things, or a few things that I wanted to address. Unfortunately, it's just in thought. I don't take hard copy notes to recall what I wanted to cover. But I hear there's a lot of complaining regarding this. So where is it at? So one of my alliance members found a land where just attacking 2 of the lands gave over 20,000 VP. So that's awesome. Let's see if we can find one of these. So again, when you're looking at alliance, you want to find a glowing land. They're going to be fat. If you're looking for upgrading, when you're searching gold, don't accept nothing less than 100,000. They're out there. They're really not that hard to find. You might want to go around the outer rim to see what you can pick up. So 63,000, that's not great. We want to get more than that. There's also been complaints about the AI. Your best bet right now is to solo with a good Titan. If you have Venom Tusk, there's been complaints about pigs not working. They work fine. I've hit up to 200, 300,000 soloing with Venom Tusk without using any spells. So that's possible too. There's been talk about kiting not being possible. Again, I'm not showing anything, but I've done the same thing that I've done before with Edalus, but I have him on defense now. Which brings up a tip. Terror spells. Stay away from terror spells. Disregard my prior video. Terror spells are like gold right now. They're excellent on defense. Use a ranger. Terror spells. It works out really, really well. Another point that I wanted to bring out is Titans. The Titans have been changed now. When you get a new Titan with the update, you see all their skills right away. There's no more airplane mode. There's no more wondering what my Titan has. I do have a new Titan. Sardu came from the campaign. That was awesome. But all these guys, all my new, I'm getting a lot of 2-star drops. So let's just take a look at one of these real quick. So if we pull up one of these Titans, select him, you can see all their skills that they're going to have. They're not unlocked, but they're set, meaning these are his skills, guaranteed. So that's kind of nice. So ladies and gentlemen, that's a quick rundown. I do apologize. It's not how I wanted to cover this, but I have other things going on right now. So do appreciate your time. As I watch this again, I do take some notes. I'll come back with a part 2 because I know I'm missing some stuff. So for those of you who don't like this new style of play is set for the casual and part-time player. You don't have to spend a lot of monies. You don't have to spend a lot of time. You can get ahead just with short strategic attacks, smart playing. It's been a complaint that our troop costs have gone back up and our troop training times have gone back up. I've yet to have a full army camp yet since the update. Has not happened. I'm working on it, but it hasn't happened. So just play smart. Think about what you're doing. If you're trying a technique that's not working, rethink it. For defense, if you're getting bombasted and you're getting blasted, rethink your defense. not knowing what's on somebody's garrison doesn't mean you can't not attack it, but you can get just as good VP or resources by attacking land. So garrison attacks are not always necessary. In this upcoming Embers event, we don't know how it's going to play out, what it's going to be for, what our goals are going to be. So we're going to have a learning curve with this. It's kind of a quick for natural motion to throw something at us like this. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, again, the new update is great. Figure out what you like about it. Make it work for you. These are just a few tips. I'm not here to try to tell you how to play, but I figured out a way to make it work for me. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment, and I'll be glad to help you in any way that I can. And just remember, there is no more dishonor. So if you're a little guy trying to bully a big guy, you better have a nice Titan. So slow and low is the way to go. Stay slow, build up your Titans. Because remember, you can just blast up your garrison, your castle levels without maxing out your kingdom. You can do that, but I would not recommend it. Without having that dishonor, if you hit the wrong person, they're going to be on you day and night. So keep that in mind. So ladies and gentlemen, anyways, till next time. As always, relax, enjoy, be balanced, and hey, take care. So, for all you subscribers, I do appreciate your subscriptions. But hey, please do not subscribe and unsubscribe and subscribe and unsubscribe. Subscribe because you want something from this channel. You want to see one of my videos whenever they come out. I do like the shotgun videos. I do have limited time, so when I can, I want to share what I know and what I like. So if you're here and you want to see video a day, this is not the right channel for you. I'm not a wowie guy. I may not wow you. I'm just here to share a few tips, a little insight, and have some fun. So this channel could be for you, it may not. Either way, if you're watching, share a comment. Hit that like button. Post a link, share a link, spread the word. Anyways, do appreciate your viewership. This is going to be a long one. So settle down.
It's a long road, there's no turning back. 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 It's a long road, there's no turning back.